This is Nicholas Urquhart, Lead Academic Support Counselor here at ABAC. Today I'm going to be going over the myABAC Part 2, showing you how to set up your Launchpad so that you can access services here at ABAC with only having to remember one username and password. So, as in Step 1, or in Version 1, I did show you how to log in and look up your information. So I'm going to go ahead and log in here and with my username and the password that I set up. And it's going to take me to the portal homepage here. And what I want to set up is the Launchpad so that I can access these services without having to sign in every time that I need to. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on Banner. Now Banner is going to open right here in this little window in myABAC. If you've never used Banner before, it's actually going to ask you to log in. Looks like my Banner is going to load here, but let me show you the screen that you are going to see. So the very first time you use Banner, through the Launchpad, it's going to ask you to log in. So your user ID is your 918, and your PIN is the PIN that you've set up. If you've never used Banner before, it's going to be your 6-digit date of birth. And once you log in, the portal has now remembered your username and password for Banner, and it's always going to bring you up to this home page here. So once I finish looking at the services or getting the information that I need, I'm just going to go back up here and click on Home. And so now I want to check my email. And so under the Launchpad, I'm going to click on the email icon, and it's going to open up myABAC email in a separate tab. Now, generally, the very first time that you use it for myABAC, it's not going to open up. It's probably going to ask you to sign in, so let me show you what that might look like. Okay, so as you can see, this is the sign-in page. So when you click on the mail from the Launchpad, it's going to bring you right here to the Outlook Live. And so my username is my full email address, which is ttesting@stallions.abac.edu, and I'm going to go ahead and enter in my password. If you have not used email here before, your password is your 6-digit date of birth initially. And then I'm just going to go ahead and sign in here. And once I sign in, it is going to take me to the inbox. And once I'm done checking my email, I'm just going to close this tab up here. Okay, so now let's say I need to do some homework, or I need to check on a class in WebCT. So I'm going to click on the WebCT link here under the Launchpad. Now this is the screen that you're probably going to see when you click on WebCT. So I'm going to go ahead and enter in my username, which is the same as myABAC. So it's, for me, it's ttesting. And then I'm going to enter in my password. If you haven't changed your password for WebCT, then it's your 6-digit date of birth. And I'm going to go ahead and sign in. And as you can see, it brings up WebCT. And so once I check on my class or do the homework that I came here to do, I'm just going to go ahead and exit or close the tab. Okay, and then as you can see, we do have under here under Banner Links. And so you've pretty much set up your Launchpad. But here under Banner Links, let's say that it's time to check on your financial aid, or you're curious. If I just click on financial aid info, these links will take me straight to that area in Banner that I'm trying to get to, so I don't have to try to find it by clicking on all the navigation links. So here it is, my financial aid info. And so just to show you, I'm going to go ahead and just sign out of myABAC. Now the portal has remembered all of my username and passwords. So let's say I'm signing back into the portal. Let's see, let me use the right username here. And I'm going to sign back in with my password. Okay, and so let's say I'm ready to go to Banner. So when I click on Banner, it should remember my username and password from the last time I was here, and it should open up the Banner web homepage. Alright, and it did open up that Banner web homepage. And so let's say I'm done with Banner, click on Home. And if I click on WebCT, it should automatically open in another tab, WebCT, without asking me to log on, which it did. And so when I'm done with WebCT, I can click on it. And let's just check our email to make sure. In another tab, my email should open up to the inbox here, showing that I have set up everything correctly, which it did. And so that is how you set up your Launchpad. And from here on out, all I need to be able to do is sign into myABAC to be able to access all these services. And that's how you only need one username and one password to access these services here at ABAC. Thank you, and have a great day.